Where do you think you're going?
You know, you tepid twat.
No.
Oh, wow.
No, we're not doing this. Just go to the meeting, find the chief, and he'll explain everything.
It's the first time I've actually seen her communicate back and forth like Gollum to other personalities.
What's with the toast?
Toast.
I'm hungry, okay? Can't a guy try to remember what it was like to eat a piece of toast without being interrogated like a goddamn criminal?
Something's off with him, something's off with her.
Fuck this place!
Is she gonna watch some of her other personalities?
It was a lonely place, Jane. A lonely life. Fiercely you push people away.
You're with 63 flatmates, you don't even know half their names. I don't believe in loneliness, Jane.
I believe in connection. I believe in life. I believe you can make those connections, Jane. Find people who will see you and accept you. People who will love you.
I don't think he's as much of a bad person as she believes he is, and as he seems to be made out to be. He has his faults like everyone.
And I'll be a father to you just the same.
You trusted him.
No. God, so many no's in this bloody episode so far. Literally, you can get a lot of information about yourself from these videos. Don't. Stop it. Indeed.
This is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid. He was gonna put me in!
I understand her anger.
No! No!
But this is your connection
It's fine.
to your other personalities. You know,
Everything.
talking about therapy, it's good for you to watch all these videos. You're losing your best chance to understand yourself.
Stop! Stop! Stop it!
They probably weren't even all of her tapes either. But it's understandable. Her reaction, I get it.
You think that's gonna hurt me?
What's wrong with him? I don't get it.
Careful. He's going nuts.
Clara!
Well, it could be his programming, but he's got a human brain.
Clifford,
So
what is
his
wrong
human
with
brain
you?
isn't... I don't really get it. Something's wrong with him. And he grew up in an abusive household. They've all got tragic childhoods, leading them to becoming more tragic adults.
I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better.
And he wants to be a better father to his own daughter. That's why he's so angry and so in pain at the moment. Because he can't be a good dad to his own daughter the way his dad was a bad dad towards him. And with Bob being her adopted dad, someone who had an affair with his wife, or at least it seemed that way, it can't be easy for him. But it can't be easy for Bob either, to actually agree to adopt someone that wasn't even his child. Again, I'm presuming she wasn't Bob's child and she was actually Cliff's child. Do not wreck your train sets.
Fuck this.
Do not do a Crazy Jane.
Fuck this.
Fuck this, but leave the train set alone.
Fucking hole. Fucking hole. Fucking bub. Fuck you, bub. Fucking take every goddamn thing away from me.
It's having a weird short circuit. What is he doing? What's quite funny is that he is physically angry in his voice. I mean, it's, you can be angry, but just sit there and take it and be angry inside. He physically, literally screams when he's angry. Crazy Jane, again, is like that, and they are both similar in many different ways, which is why they are the best combination of characters together. They should work together more
What in
often.
the shit are you?
Tell me you don't recognize my voice, you backstabbing shit stain.
Wait.
Say something, Alex.
Wait.
Cliff fucking Steele.
Cliff, nah, that can't be. Cliff's dead.
Where's
And also,
Clara? Where's
he looks
my
the same age.
daughter?
This was like 30
You're Cliff, I get it.
years ago.
What the hell are you doing in a robot?
What the hell are you doing calling yourself Clara's dad? How'd you brainwash her?
Well, shit, you were
That's not
dead.
him.
So you took my place?
You died, man, and you took Kate with you. That little girl had nothing and no one. Besides, it ain't like I wanted some brat dumped in my lap.
Ooh,
Brat.
That little
you are
snot-nose killed my bachelor
fucked,
game, man.
whoever you are, because you're not Bob. Because there's no way you look like that 30 years later.
You were alive this whole time, huh? Yeah, probably neck deep in robot pussy, you lucky bastard. But meanwhile, Bump Weathers is stuck taking your kid to a shrink so she can whine about her dead mommy.
You son of a
Yeah,
bitch, you
do it
stole
again.
my life! You ruined Clara! The least you can do is be grateful for it!
What?
You think that's gonna hurt me?
What, even more? Why has he got a space gun? Oh. His dialogue and the rays coming out of it was the same dialogue that we had
You come
with
into
him
my house
and
and run up on me?
What's a redneck like
Cyborg
you doing with all
fight.
of these? Pretentious bastard!
He's gone mental.
Well,
He's
suddenly
gone crazy.
you're a
His
father,
mind is gone.
and you start reading Canterbury Tales? You're not fooling anyone!
the books.
Careful, he's going nuts.
Cliff! Cliff, what is wrong with you?
Clara? Son of a
Jane.
illiterate! Where's Clara?
Snap out of it!
That's interesting.
What is wrong with me? All I want to do is cry. My brain, it's screaming for release. I'm so angry. Can't live like this. Ah!
Maybe Cyborg's dad did something to him, because I mean, he fixed. Didn't he fix? Yeah, he fixed Robot Man a little bit as well. Maybe he's implanted something in his brain. I don't know, but that wouldn't make any sense. I don't think.
Why is it me? Not her mom who came back. It should have been Kate. Oh God, it should have been Kate.
It's the first time I've properly seen him
Cliff's having a psychotic break.
Look, maybe we should just leave him alone.
as emotional.
No.
As emotional as this, and not keeping it inside.
I can't be the
So
only
maybe
one
it's
who
good
needs
for
to
him.
talk.
This is group therapy. This is what it's all about.
Talking. That's
Doesn't
what
usually
we
involve so
need.
much smashing,
You're all as
but-
messed up as I am, right? We need to talk as a group.
Like, therapy?
No, hard pass.
It's what Niles would do.
She doesn't want to hear about
used to
Niles
talk
right
to
now.
us, right? Well, really just listen. Come on, we have no idea what's going on with each other. Look at Rita. Rita, what the heck is going on with your legs? You can tell me. You can tell us.
I was stuck in a furnace and nobody could hear my screams.
See? A powerful metaphor for what we're all
No, a literal.
feeling.
It was a literal
Yeah.
furnace.
Literal
Even
furnace.
better, literal furnaces. We need to talk about this stuff.
God's sake. Cliff is deranged, but he's right. This is exactly what doomed those poor bastards in the Doom Patrol. Mr. Nobody turned them against each
Yeah.
other.
You
using
need to
their secrets,
work together
their
and know
lies,
everything about each other
their
so that you can
anxieties.
use that against Mr.
He's already
Nobody.
doing it to us.
And he cannot use it against you.
He's doing it to me. If we have any chance of making it through this, we need to start talking to each other.
Good job, Rita.
Therapy.
And I would rather eat hot coals than talk about my problems.
Therapy.
It's not a football
Damn it,
match. Calm
Cliff,
down.
get a grip.
He has lost his nut. But that's why they're all here.
Well, this is fucking awkward. I just spilled my guts out. Someone else talk.
About what exactly?
Stuff, feelings. Let's go deep. Get to the root of our issues. Don't you want to know how your parents messed you up? I want to know how your parents messed you up.
Fine, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Second.
Start with all the bad parents.
Mr. Nobody has been dangling something terrible over me. A thing I did a long time ago. Great source of shame. And if we keep looking for Niles, that thing is going to come out. And I don't know.
Why don't you
Mary
just say it
Beth?
now?
Excuse me?
Rob it of its power or whatever.
I'm not ready.
Mary Beth or the baby? Or is
Let
it
her
both?
talk.
Come on, man. This is your idea.
Just saying. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Try to get them on
Go
side, come
ahead.
on.
Sorry.
All I know is that Rita Farr was not a good person. In fact, she was never a person at all. Rita was an illusion. Made of light and celluloid and the best hair and wardrobe in the business. And now I have to confront the truth.
You will never be her again. That's a good thing.
If there is no Rita Farr, then there's nothing else there. I don't know what I
No.
am. I don't even know who I am.
Holy shit.
Reclaim your
Just
original
talked
name
your
back.
legs into being legs.
There you go.
Rita. Hell of a performance, darling. Really your best work.
You know what, Jane? You can be a real bitch sometimes.
Good, good, good. This is all good. Dirty laundry, airing it out.
Fuck off.
Sunshine.
We're getting into Jerry Springer territory.
Cliff.
Whoa!
Go on, Larry, you're next.
This is a waste of time.
But you got somewhere better to be?
Yes, actually, I do.
What? Your room? You have a lover's quarrel with your flowers? Gotta go have makeup sex? We can all hear you yelling at yourself, pal.
At the Spirit.
So then maybe the two of you have something you want to get off your chest.
Well,
Gay!
Whoa, whoa. Settle down, buddy.
What? Come on, no judgment here. I just thought
Guessing
Larry
none of
was
them
about
know
to
it
come
yet,
out,
then.
and that would have been so healing for him.
Bad timing. God damn it.
I think all I wanted to say was it gets lonely. The last person I ever touched was John Bowers. I loved him, and I drove him away.
I knew it.
Oh my
I
god.
just want you to know that you're loved and accepted.
I'm not done.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I'm only sharing
Can
this
we keep
because
Robot
of
Man
thing
like
Mr.
this?
Nobody shoved in my face. If Mr. Nobody's goal is to torture me, well, I've been doing his work for him, whipping myself in a prison of my own making. And what if I trusted John? What if I'd been more brave? And guess what? I'm sick of it. I'm not just hurting myself, I'm hurting this thing inside me, and it's hurting me back endlessly until there's so much self-loathing I can barely breathe.
Yeah, you just got to let it out. Stop it. God damn it.
I killed my mom.
Whoa.
Oh,
When
straight in the
we
deep end.
Here we go.
My dad and I don't talk about this. I was having an argument with my mom about school. It seemed like everything at the time, but so small now. Anyway, I got pissed and lashed out about some BS. We were in my mom's home lab. Chemicals, a bunch of them.
So it did happen that way. It wasn't just Mr. Nobody.
Boom. To save me, my dad, he turned me into this. Something's changed. Mr. Nobody, he put this bug in my ear.
Will you stop it?
Sorry.
Is his arm going though? His arm was what was fixed by his dad, so that's why it makes me think that Cyborg's dad has something to do with this.
What the hell could be worse than me killing my own mother? And there is this tiny voice in my head that believes Mr. Nobody when he says that my memories aren't real. Is that the human part, or is that my logic boy running game on my brain? As far as I can remember, I've never really trusted my father. So that's not new, but suddenly I'm starting to question, why doesn't he trust me?
He shouldn't. My turn to share.
Oh, she's sharing the painting she painted in the second episode.
Hey, what is this?
Oh, so I didn't get a proper
It's
look at it
what
before.
Mr.
It's
Nobody
Cyborg
showed
and the rest of
me
Doom
deep
Patrol.
You made this up.
The Hangman's daughter doesn't lie.
Well, this has been productive.
You all need more therapy than I do, and I'm the crazy one.
Jane, get back here. Group isn't over until you share.
Who are you, all of a sudden?
You don't get to throw a grenade into our therapy session and pretend that's helping.
This isn't therapy.
Maybe it's okay.
It's a lot more
if it's just
difficult.
talking. You of all people need someone to talk to. I've seen your
For
tapes.
Jane.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Depending on the
You know-
personality.
Man, I can't take you seriously
You're
with all
talking
this tough love paternal shit.
Is there someone nicer in there who can come out and explain to us how not to piss you off all the time?
Why? You wouldn't listen anyway.
Not sharing is a form of self-isolation.
You're not even listening now.
You're
It's
too
a
similar.
beautiful, strange place full of mystery.
No one's going to win this argument.
You'll never be a father because you aren't even a man.
Oh, low blow.
I'm the only one here who can stand you, and I only like 1/64th of you.
And that's also a low blow.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Jane,
Both too similar.
Jane, come back.
Jesus, Cliff.
And no, like I said, no one can ever win that
de-escalation.
argument between the two of them.
I didn't mean that. Jane, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't even think I was thinking that. What the? No.
He's going again.
Cliff's gone off the deep end.
Maybe he's having a stroke.
He's seen Bob in all of them.
I'll bounce
Don't
that
do
face
anything
off your
rash.
punch.
Oh, what are you doing? There's something wrong with him. What is it?
There's something wrong with him.
It's probably Mr. Nobody. What? What? Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'm done. What the hell? You know what? I'm done guessing now. I'm just gonna enjoy this program and the rest of this episode, and just not make any guesses anymore because I cannot guess. It's impossible. It's too random. It's too random and too fantastic. Talking mice. Ooh, bye bye, mummy. Oh my god, is this literally like... Is this like a baby mouse getting revenge on the death of its mum?
Heartbreak, such sorrow, luckily, you don't have to go it
Mr.
alone.
Nobody.
You have me.
He is behind it.
Up here, the narrator. Ah, look, let's just focus on the sorrow, okay? Let it well up inside of you. Nurture it. Feel it harden into that icy cold blade called vengeance. My God, who told you that? Your dead country mouse mom over there? Enough with homespun corn-pone bullshit. The wrong has been committed, and there's only one way to set it right. You need to find the thoughtless cretin responsible for your mother's annihilation. And then you need to fuck his
Nobody's
mind.
power is
Fuck his
so
heart.
much greater than
And fuck his
I
soul.
could ever have predicted. He can control anything.
Think you can do that, little fella?
Ah, the fuck his soul line.
Ugh.
That was brought up earlier by Robot Man. So what, the mouse was basically in his helmet, chewing on his brain, controlling him somehow. Oh, that's the toast as well. That's why he was putting toast in his mouth. Like a parasite needs to feed. The rat was a parasite, and it needs to feed on.
Morning, Rita. Team meeting in
It needs to feed somehow, and this is craziness. What the hell is this episode? Anyway, that was, yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting that ending. I don't think, you know, anyone who said they predicted that ending are bloody liars. That's I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But lots of dialogue, lots of sort of backstory and talking about their problems, which needed to be done, and that was vital for them to be able to work together, and that was great. I did really like this episode. It's actually the funniest episode so far. It was a less on action, more on dialogue and drama, and boy was there a lot of drama. Crazy Jane and Robot Man are so similar in their personalities, or at least a couple of her personalities are so similar with Robot Man's personality, that when he started to get more and more angry, more and more, well, an angry personality of hers came out as well to pretty much match that. So I like their sort of their twos and fros, and yeah, no one can win an argument between the two of them. They both want to win arguments against each other, and it's a great episode that was going back to each of their childhoods in flashback and showing that they've all suffered some form of trauma as a child, and that helped them to become fucked up adults later on in life. And it was interesting to know, you know, more of their flaws and more of the things that happened to them. Again, though, it still asks a lot more questions than it answers, but we're getting somewhere, we're getting there. And now Mr. Nobody can control all the creatures of the woodlands and probably the rest of the world to go against the Doom Patrol. So soon it's going to be dolphins coming after them. I have no idea what's happening, but it's great and I love it. Also, by any chance, is that mouse as well? I don't know, you can say it in the comments if you want, but was that mouse, I keep calling it a mouse, it's a rat. So was that rat anything to do with the rat that was talking to the talking cockroach? Ezekiel, I think his name is. Because there was a mouse, God, what episode was it? Third episode? I don't remember. I think it was the third episode, maybe the fourth, when the rat was talking to Ezekiel. I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess that it's the same one. So at some point, is it working with the cockroach, and that cockroach is going to be a villain also against the Doom Patrol? God, too many. I said I'll stop guessing, and I've started guessing again. But you know, that's life. You cannot not guess what's about to happen in this show, because that's the fun of it. It's fun to guess and be completely blown away with how wrong you are, because it's just so random. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And the next episode is called, what's it called again? Next episode is called Danny Patrol. That should be a fun one. I'm not doing any guessing. Thanks again for watching. See you then.